Before we know it, it is going to be time for sun and fun here in Tampa Bay. And one of the things that I know I love to do is not to have to wear foundation. Maybe you're with me, right? Well, that's what we called in our dear friend, Heather Skull from Academic Alliance in Dermatology. And Heather, I gotta tell you, the no foundation look is always in, but sometimes I kind of dread it. I know I can't be alone in this one.
No, you can't. And everybody wants it. Everyone wants to be without makeup, no foundation. But guess what? As we get ready for summer coming up, or even just every day in Florida, we want to be able to walk out of our house without the need to cover up with makeup. But guess what? We have ways to get there. So lasers nowadays, and we've had lasers for a long time, help us achieve that.
I feel like when you say lasers, it's kind of like, a buzzword, and maybe you hear people in Hollywood doing that, but it's something that is very attainable, something that people can come out and give you a call for. And there's a lot of different forms of lasers. So let's break down exactly what lasers mean.
Sure. So laser is basically energy. So it's certain wavelengths of light, energy, that goes through the skin to achieve certain results. Like whether you get rid of brown spots, you have some stubborn blood vessels that are broken, you have some, stubborn wrinkles, those fine lines that have developed over the years or from too much sun. But it also helps with just birthmarks too. So laser hair removal has been out for a long time. Mm-hmm. So we have different ways to establish the way we want to use these lasers to our benefit.
I'm always curious, though, when you hear that there are so many different kinds, right. I'm like, I wouldn't know necessarily which ones to get or what to lean towards. How important is it for you to work with your patients and kind of educate them and help make sure you get to a point where results are achieved, the results they're looking for?
Correct. So there's different goals that we have at stake. So we have we're looking at getting rid of redness, so anti-redness, or we have the pigment pulverizers, so we want to get rid of the pigment that's in the skin, or if we want to have more ablative or sublative, meaning that we want to go deeper to do the collagen building. We want to shave some years off of our skin, making us look, more youthful. So there's different ways we want to approach it, and of course we have laser hair removal too. So the first and foremost, I would think the most popular here in Florida, getting ready for the summer, is our pigment pulverizer. We want to be able to go without foundation, right? Mm-hmm. So we have our devices here to your left and my right. So this machine is called the IPL, Intense Pulse Light. So granted, it's not a laser, but it's light energy that will be utilized to get rid of redness, brown spots in your face, unwanted, those stubborn brown spots, or sun damage. It also has elements to help stimulate your collagen.
So again, and I'm like looking at handles and things. One of the things, you walk into these rooms and maybe you're, like, oh, wow, there's a lot going on in here. But that's where I love people like yourself and people from the team. They definitely have a lot to make you feel comfortable about. One example here, what else are we looking at? Because I feel like there's a lot of things going on.
The sublative here, this is actually something that will help build collagen, help tighten the skin, shrink pores, get rid of fine lines, wrinkles, and acne scarring. So that's a device. Okay. We also have a laser hair removal device in this machine alone. Oh, okay. So this is like one with 3 different treatment options. Now over here we have something called our BBL. So BBL is also focused on getting rid of pigment, anti-redness, fine lines, wrinkles. It'll also help brighten the skin, build collagen. And in this machine alone, it's pretty fancy. It has our halo laser. The halo laser actually helps to build dermal collagen, so helping with lines, wrinkles, even pigment in the skin. So we can be without foundation, like you said.
So in real quick, in closing, I want to get your thoughts on the invasive scale. Lasers, what do people need to know? Is it painful? Just kind of let us know what people do need to know before they're interested in getting a laser treatment.
Sure. Lots of guidelines, more or less. There's downtime, whether it's a couple days or a week. You always have to be careful of whether you're going to be in the sun or not, so you don't want to plan this just before a vacation to Disney World. Okay. Yes, there's some pain elements depending on the depth of the laser and what your goal is, but more or less we do use devices or ways to numb the skin so it's more comfortable process for you. But in essence, anything worth it, I feel like you have to go through the journey.
Good stuff. Again, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Who doesn't want to achieve these looks, right? Well, if you want more information, as always, you can just visit our website as well.